Good times, everyone. It's me. My name's Joe, and this is the show that I talk about music and stuff. And the reason that we are here talking today is because we're going to talk about a song, and I'm a little mad at you already because I know that you slept on it. You slept on the song, and now you need to get told about told about it. Today I want to talk to you about a group called Arch Echo. And if you haven't heard about them, that's why we're talking, and that's why I'm a little bit mad at you, but that's okay, we can still be friends, just hang in there. So if you've never heard about Arch Echo, you are in for a treat. Because there is a plethora of music for you to check out. There are jaw-dropping songs like For Immediate Results and Color Wheel that will just blow your mind, and we will be talking about, I'm sure, in other episodes. But today I want to talk about maybe an even lesser known gem of a song called My Heart Sometimes. My Heart Sometimes? My Heart Sometimes. My Heart Sometimes. And really where I want to focus in on today is just like the first minute 20 seconds of the song or so. Now, My Heart Sometimes is a typical Arch Echo song in that it is musically masterful and technically mind-blowing. So let's walk through a little bit. Just like the first, I'm just gonna tell you just the story of my words. So the song comes in with a little bit of synth that builds very quickly into just this beautiful phrase that just glides over this 1-2 punch of these two chords. Pow! Pow! And it just sets the mood right there, and you're just like, what just happened to me? I think I got transported a little bit, and now I'm in this magical land. The Arch Echo guys are here too, like little ninjas. And is that Bryan Adams over there? Is this 80s power balladville? But like the sneaky little music ninjas that they are, Arch Echo just kind of snuck up behind him and grabbed his feelings baseball bat and then smashed me and you in the face with it, with this little opening phrase. And you're like, oh my goodness, Arch Echo just hit me in the face with Bryan Adams' feelings baseball bat. And you're looking around for Kevin Costner, but don't worry, he can't get in. This is a safe place. He's not allowed. He wants to, but he can't. And you haven't even recovered from that first little dun 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 dun. And then the phrase continues, and it just that little Adam Rafowitz, I see you, that little bend, and then they're coming back down, and it completes that kind of power ballad phrase. What's special about this is that sometimes Arch Echo songs never come back to an idea. They never repeat a motif, at least in a way that's that obvious. They might kind of come back and flirt with it, but generally Arch Echo songs to me are kind of like a journey where you start in one place and you don't know where they're taking you, and they're going to take you through a lot of places. It's like a modal whitewater rafting trip. But My Heart Sometimes is special because not only do they just set up that phrase in the beginning and they just do it so beautifully and so perfectly, but then they continue, they give it to you again right as you're through it with a little bit of a twist, and you're just like, man, I want you to keep telling me this story and read it to me as I fall asleep every night. And from there it kind of goes into sort of the third little phrase that really takes us up and shifts gear into the power ballad zone. And Joey Izzo is all of a sudden doing a thing where he's serenading you with his voice and his keys at the same time. And I'm not a keyboardist. I'm sure it's not a talk box. I don't know what that is. Look, I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy who loves music. But he does that thing where he sings into the mic, but it's kind of being modified by the synthesizer and whatever. He's a wizard, guys. He's a wizard. And so we have another rarity for an Arch Echo song, which is lyrics that you can hear being sung. And we're repeating a phrase, my heart sometimes, and you're starting to agree, like, yes, my heart sometimes. And right as you are just floating on some magical synthesizer inner tubes down as you're floating down some magical synthesizer inner tubes down Cloud River, Adam, you almost slept on him. But I know you didn't, because you are a discerning person who has good taste. Adam Rafowitz, whose last name I genuinely hope I am pronouncing correctly. Oh, he's sneaking back in. He's sneaking back in a little Strandberg canoe, and he's just slicing the waters. And he kind of slides in there with some noodling, sort of adjacent to the theme of the song, you know, just far enough away that he's not repeating the central phrase of the song, but just close enough to it that you're dare I say, you are tantalized with the idea that he's gonna slide back into it. And there's some of that just delightful interplay where he and Joey complement each other on lead lines so well. And then Joey kind of slides back into the driver's seat, because now we're all on the same boat, apparently. He gives you just a nice, beautiful little space to breathe. And just as you're thinking about the fact that, number one, you're happy that Kevin Costner never got in, he's not on this trip with us, and just how much you enjoyed being hit in the face with the Bryan Adams Feelings baseball bat. The baseball bat is gone. And all of a sudden, our boy Adam is putting on twin brass knuckles of feelings and tone. He's putting on bruckles. Nope. 1-2 punch of tone and feelings that hits you exactly at the same time. And like I said, I'm no expert, but unless my ears deceive me, there was a little switcheroo at some point to neck pickup. And right around the same time that the selector switch was hit, so was the prog switch. All of a sudden things amp up, there's a little more just The rest of the boys are here, and then Adam just delivers this delightful, spiced up take on the original line. And if I am correct, and that is the neck pickup on his Strandberg, it is delicious. It's nice and thick, it's throaty, but without losing its edge, and it's one of the nicest neck pickups I think I've ever heard. And he just uses it so nicely to go through this fleshed out, fancier version of the main line, and there's just this beautiful little run down, and it is tone whole milk. Which, by the way, I don't know where that phrase originated from, but I first saw it on an Instagram comment from the one and only Charlie Robbins. Yeah, Charlie Robbins, I see you. You're going to be on one of these episodes. Don't even doubt it. I am not about plagiarizing here, and I am all about attribution. Anyway, the Arch Echo Boys continue this thought on into the rest of the song. Like I said, it is a beautiful, technical, modal masterpiece, but for me, just like the first minute to minute and 20 seconds is just what makes this one so special. One of my all-time favorites. It's beautiful, but it's also whimsical and mysterious and a little bit scary, but in a good way. Kind of like this time that I was using granola to negotiate with a rogue band of kangaroo rats whose territory I had trespassed on deep in a Utah canyon. But I won't bore you with the details. What I'm saying is this song is magic! Listen to it on whatever streaming service your heart so desires, but please listen to it. Watch the YouTube video, which I will link below. It is honestly genius. It's an amazing song, and you and I can't be friends if you don't watch or listen to it. That just got awkward. Let's be friends. Just go watch it. I am Joe, and this has been Joe Talks About Music and Stuff. Borders on being like a little scary, but in a good way. Kind of like Polyphia, except that they don't make me afraid for my life. Kind of like Polyphia, except that I'm not scared that I'm gonna find out that my mom was hanging out with them. What? No! Kind of like Polyphia, except I'm not scared that my mom is gonna find out that I was hanging out with them.